therapy. Here to tell us more about it is Vanessa Dibert and Hannah Wall. Thanks very much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so parent-child therapy. Now, you would think that that would be something that would come naturally, but apparently not. So tell me about it. What is it?
Yeah, so the group that we're doing is to just strengthen attachment between parents and their children, ages about 3 to 10.
Okay, and why is that necessary?
Research really shows us that having a strong connection with kiddos and being able to follow their lead in some of their play and being able to get down on their level really shows it helps behaviors outside of just that little time that we can spend. So we really focus on spending 30 minutes of focused time a week with your kiddo, and research shows that can expand throughout the week into having calmer interactions, more compliant interactions, those types of things.
Okay, so when we interact with our kids, we tend to, I'm going to guess, parent the way we were parented, right?
Absolutely.
So it kind of goes generationally, one generation to another. And so do you try to interrupt that if it isn't as necessarily as effective as one would like it to be?
Yeah, if it's not as effective, or every kid is different. There's lots of different ways to parent, and a lot of those are wonderful strategies, but they don't work for every kiddo, and they might not work for different kiddos within your family. This worked for my first, and my second I'm struggling with, or vice versa. And so we just give another tool in our toolbox to try and help with when we're struggling or when we want to parent differently than we were parented.
So is this for parents who realize that there's an issue going on, or is it for all parents?
This could be for all parents who are just wanting to get a better attachment with their children, or parents who, like Hannah said, are struggling a little bit. It takes a specific 30 minutes a week, like Hannah said, where it's just one-on-one, no electronics, it's just one-on-one focused time with your children.
And do you think that we don't spend enough time as parents now with our kids?
I mean, I think we're all guilty of it with busy schedules and all the technology we have at our hands, and with this really just tailors it to that specific one-on-one time that research shows kids really benefit from.
Okay, so give me an example of what might happen in a session.
Yeah, so what we do is we are teaching parents to work that one-on-one time. What that might look like when you go back home and use the skills is that we sit with our kids and have intentional time that is child-led, meaning that they get to choose the play, and it's not a time to teach. So if they give you a zebra and they say it's a horse, we're like, okay, it's a horse. For those 30 minutes. There's a time and place to also teach in those types of things, but this is where we really delve into that creative world of our kids. And so we just teach those skills of going back to the basics of sitting and playing with real toys, hands-on, like Vanessa said, putting our phones away, putting our watches away, those smart watches or all those types of things, and just focusing in on that one-on-one with kiddos. So really we're just playing.
Do you find this hard for parents to put all those electronics and things away?
And kids, it's hard because we're also putting those electronics away for the kids too. So I think it is tough because we're so used to that constant connection.
Like taking my watch off when it's buzzing, that would be really hard. You know, 'cause you're just so used to looking at it, right?
Yeah. And then you get those phantom buzzes. You're like, oh, I thought it was buzzing, and now I'm a little anxious because what am I missing?
Right.
And so helping to regulate ourselves, because our kids will also very much feed off of if we're feeling that anxiety of I'm missing something, they're also feeling that anxiety as well.
I would imagine. Now, is this for kids who have indicated, parents and kids that really have problems and issues, or is, like if a kid has a problem that's actually been identified?
It can be something used for all of the above. I think it's a little bit easier to navigate if there is a problem going on and parents are like, oh, we need help. But it really can be for any family who's just wanting to deepen that connection a little bit more.
Okay, so how do parents get in touch, and how do they sign up for this particular class or session?
Yeah, they can call us at the Kids Therapy Center or contact us on Facebook at the Kids Therapy Center. But you can call in, and we have 2 different classes we're running. One will be online over the lunch hour on Mondays, and then one will be after work hours on, I believe, Tuesdays, starting in September. And you can just call the Kids Therapy Center, and we can get you set up for what works best for the families.
Okay, and what is that number?
701-751-0384.
Okay, so here's the information on our screen here, and that's the number that you want to call, and it starts soon. And is it covered by insurance?
Yes,
Okay, that's good, I think, for parents to know.
absolutely.
All right, thank you so much for being here. Sounds like a really good opportunity for parents.
Thank you for having us.